Welcome back to the Contradiction Files. In part 1, we exposed Professor James Small labeling Black American freedmen as FBI agents. But the real question is, why is he so hostile toward us and so forgiving toward everyone else? This is what we call the identity flip. He becomes a defender when it comes to Africa, but an accuser when it comes to us. He lectures the very lineage that built America, fought every war, and opened the door for every immigrant group that's here today. Professor Small has an entire playbook. Whenever African involvement in the slave trade is mentioned, he immediately finds a scapegoat. He tells us not to judge them by Western standards. He tells us it wasn't real slavery. And most famously, he blames the Ottomans.
There was already a slave system in place for 1,500 years that the Ottoman Turks had put in place, and they partnered with the Western European. And that's what really fueled the transatlantic slave trade, not Africans selling Africans.
Did you catch the pivot? He shifts the blame to the Arabs and the Ottomans to make sure the motherland looks innocent. He demands nuance for the people who sold us. But when Black Americans define our lineage, the nuance disappears. Small attacks ADOS for being dangerous, but he doesn't spare FBA either. He specifically targets Tariq Nasheed, accusing him of having a flawed knowledge base, simply because FBA draws a boundary. He frames our protection of lineage as hatred for immigrants.
I think they're crazy, okay? And I think they're dangerous in the way they approach it. This is the lady and the lawyer. I don't agree with Tariq's rhetoric. You're constant in condemning an African simply because they're an immigrant, and you're constant, then there's something wrong with your knowledge base.
And now, the contradictions are confirmed. Tariq Nasheed, the man who revived James Small's public relevance, has spoken out. He says he helped Small financially. He kept his legacy alive. But according to Tariq, Small aligned himself with the very people disrespecting us.
So yeah, that type of the little disrespect, and he's been kind of doing that. He gets with these tethers and taking shots at me, but then he just went real disrespectful to me, and there's a point of no return. Because you start kind of lying and saying shit you know ain't true. I have no respect for you at this point. I've lost all respect for Professor Smalls. I don't rock with him. We're taking him out of the movie, Hidden Color 6. He's not going to be in it. It's going to be a minute. We're re-editing that. We're taking him out. So yeah, I don't rock with him at all. Not only is all of his stuff coming out, we're taking any reference of him out of the damn museum. We have a mural of Professor Smalls. That shit's getting covered. I'm not rocking with Professor Smalls anymore. The disrespect, because I've shown that man nothing but respect. He has a hotel over there in Africa, and that shit was failing. I gave money to help him out with that.
That isn't a rumor. That is testimony from the man who signed the checks. We freedmen built America. We fought in every war. We transformed this nation into a democracy. We opened the doors for the immigrants who now insult us. Yet James Small attacks our lineage protection, while defending the same groups who sold us, slander us, and financially target us. This is the identity flip. Protection for Africa, punishment for freedmen. The receipts speak for themselves. Part 3 follows the money, the tours, the visas, the incentives, the real bag. This is ABF TV. Real analysis, real receipts.